Bienvenidos a Peru. Behind me is the bustling, culturally rich capital city of Lima. This is Living Local, Traveling Global with Kelley Ferro, featuring United States Tour Operators Association member Travcoa in Peru. Peru's capital city is cultural, historic, delicious, and a whole lot of fun. And that's why our Travcoa tour, a United States Tour Operators Association member, started off right here. Larco Mar is an outdoor shopping center right here in Lima, built on a cliff overlooking the ocean. It's a lot of shops you may know, international brands, as well as some restaurants, and it's really popular with the locals as well as the tourists, especially in the evening. This upscale mall sure had a slice of scenery, and I could see why it was a Lima hotspot. Housed in a former mansion built on an Incan pyramid, the Larco Museum is certainly not average.
We are a private organization, a private museum, that happen to have one of the finest collections from the northern coast.
This museum houses one of the most impressive private collections of pre-Columbian art and artifacts. And what sets it apart for me is how you can actually walk through the storerooms. I just can't get over how many objects are here. I mean, they have 35,000 pieces in this collection, and they're all so ancient and all used in rituals and burial ceremonies. It's just floor to ceiling. It's creepy, but it's so cool. It's like, I feel like I'm in this magical place. The guides are very knowledgeable, and I learned so much about Peru's Inca and other peoples by spending some time with them in these galleries. And the kicker, the Larco Museum also serves up beautiful food in their ivy-covered restaurant.
La Casa de Aliaga es la propiedad familiar más antigua del continente americano, que está en la familia desde la fundación de la ciudad, en el año 1535. Hoy día, por su importancia histórica, la casa la hemos abierto al turismo. Fue una decisión familiar para mostrar, digamos, cómo se vivía en la época del virreinato y en la época republicana.
Walking through this expansive mansion felt like I was walking back in time at the ultimate height of Spain's colonialism, especially because the Aliagas have kept the house pretty much the same for hundreds of years. Lima has many UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and we're here at one of the most popular, San Francisco, or the Church of St. Francis. There's a monastery, a museum, a library, and the highlight, the catacombs. This was my first time seeing catacombs, and I have to admit, I was excited. What a creepy peek into Lima's history. We are underneath St. Francis Church in the catacombs. This is where the Spanish used to bury their dead in crypts with all the bodies piled up on top of each other. This was way back in the 1600s, and actually nobody discovered this amazing crypt until 1947. Before that, they didn't even know it existed.
Claro, San Francisco es uno de los monumentos más principales, no solo del Perú. Tanto es así que es considerado como patrimonio cultural de la humanidad. San Francisco encierra muchos ambientes. Generalmente las personas vienen por las famosas catacumbas, ¿no? Pero se dan con la sorpresa de encontrar una biblioteca con más de 25.000 libros, ¿no? Pintura de renombrados pintores, los azulejos estos traídos de Europa, y así sucesivamente. Y la parte que enfoca la orden franciscana es la parte cultural. Es interesante que muchos visitantes, ¿no?, vengan a visitar esta casa, ¿no?, que no solamente es patrimonio de los franciscanos, sino de todo el mundo.
Barranco is one of Lima's trendy neighborhoods. In the 80s, it was more of a bohemian artist community, and now it's very popular for young people, for nightlife, for cafes, and it generally has a very cool vibe. Its artistic roots show on the walls, inside the shops, and just in the general laid-back attitude of these homey streets. This neighborhood is really trendy right now, but it still kind of feels like a walk back in time. There was something nostalgically old-fashioned about Barranco, which I think is what makes it so popular. And its name translates to cliff, as the area is actually located right along the cliff's edge.
Me llamo Víctor Delfin Ramírez, tengo 87 años y me he divertido toda la vida pintando.
Victor's home is now open as a guest house, And Travcoa took us on a private workshop tour where we got to see the picturesque studio where Victor creates his pieces. He's very well known for his metal sculpture, with many featured in Lima's parks, and he's still experimenting with new types of art and expressing new messages.